to the lower abdomen, especially if it's a boy. Do not destroy family jewels. And then you're going to keep going down the center. And you're going to lift as you go, right? But then you're going to switch to the blunt end. If you have the scissors that have the blunt end. And you're going to keep going. You see there's a big wad of tissue here, fat. This is part of that falciform ligament that holds the liver in place. Okay, because the liver is right over here. And then above it is the diaphragm. So you're going to have the diaphragm right over it. So you're going to cut, and especially for the bigger minks, it's going to be very hard. Because what are we coming across here? The sternum. Right. So you're cutting right through. You have to keep going up until the tip of the mandible. You want to keep lifting up. But you don't want to rip through the trachea. So you're going to have to work your way through. Because the trachea is right down there. Right, you're not cutting skin, you're cutting muscle. The skin is gone. Okay? There's a nice little sublingual gland right here that was cut in half when they took off the skin.
What?
A gland, sublingual gland for digestion. Sublingual. Okay, and the parotid gland. All right, so now we find that there's a beautiful membrane right there. Do you see it? And it kind of fills. Do you see it? I know that. Do you see it? And that's what's keeping the lungs in. That's what's keeping the lungs in a vacuum. Okay. Then you'll see that there's something keeping me from opening it up. What's keeping me from opening it up? What's keeping me from opening it up? It's going to be split in half if I do. What's keeping me from coming in louder? If I open it all the way, I'm going to rip it, right? I don't want to rip it. What I want to do is stick my finger in front of the diaphragm, and then I'm going to pull towards me, and then I'm going to take this hand and pull away so that I can separate the diaphragm from the wall of the thorax. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Diaphragm. So I'm going to do it on the other side. In order to get the right hold, I have to turn it around. And I'm going to... It's right here. It's right here. You see the falciform ligament? You see all of that that's holding that liver in place? Right here. I have now exposed, you can see the pleura here too. You see it? You see it? Pleura. Right here. And then the liver down here. Falciform ligament here. With, of course, umbilical ductus venosus. What are we going to do now? We're going to take the scissors and very carefully, we're going to make flaps. Very carefully. Okay? Between the ribs. Almost cutting through the pectoralis minor. Okay, if you do it here, we have to do it here too. So we're going to do it here. In unison now, all together. Okay. Now, you got a problem that you've got the ribs exposed. And what's going to happen is you're working on it, you're going to cut you. So, the people with full goggles only are going to do this. Yeah, not with glasses. Because it's going to fly out. You have to cut it and make sure, as you feel it carefully, cut up as far as you can go, okay? Then you're going to make transverse cuts, separate diaphragm, and open up, break ribs, and cut the ribs open. You don't have that much time. All right.